All right, we are just getting started here. It is, well, I don't even know what day it is. I think it's Monday. We're about an hour late, and we're going to blame that on the time change. Um, yeah, I'm still getting up early, but we're just not going to stream until we feel like streaming, which today seems to be 7:10. So we're loading into a game of boot camp, and let's see how this goes. I'll let Mrs. P make the coffee today. It's much better. I don't know what she does different, but whatever I do isn't right. So I don't know if it's the water here or the ratio of coffee to water, but something's better when she does it. All right. Also, I didn't check my audio to make sure we are actually making noise. It looks like it's working okay. We'll say it's fine. So I moved my laptop to the other side of the desk. I don't know if it's going to be better or worse. 304 Gamer, good morning. Welcome in over on Twitch. So it seemed a little more aesthetically pleasing for me to look this way instead of that way. Also, I tried to play a little bit yesterday afternoon off stream. We were just playing Battle Royale solos, trying to see if there was anything that we could do. But we're definitely not good at the game. Melanie, good morning. Also, we went and saw my daughter on Saturday. That's why we didn't have a stream. I actually went to my grandson's t-ball game. If you haven't watched 5-year-olds play t-ball, you should go do that. That's kind of exciting. All the batters actually have walk-on music, so each little kid or his parents pick a song, and when he's walking out to bat, they play their song. And they walk right by the stands in front of their dugout. It's so cute. Most of the kids in the outfield are just out there picking grass, and playing with bugs and stuff. But they seem to have a good time with it. All right. But Melanie, good morning. Thanks for stopping by today. Who else we got? Fridge to Wheel, good morning. You passed your CDL school. That's awesome. All A's. All right, we have a squad over here that for some reason is shooting at each other. I don't know why the two bots were shooting at each other. But yesterday playing, what gun do we want? Playing Battle Royale solos, I think I got killed more sniping than I actually got kills. So I gave up on sniping for that game, and I did a lot better. Also here, our latency is a lot better than up in the mountains. Right now we have a latency of 18 milliseconds, 17. Frame rate's still not great, but latency's better. All right, we have 35 seconds. We should probably just run straight to that loadout. Or buy station, I guess it is. Fridge to Wheel, how's Florida and the grandkids? Grandkids are great. Melanie's mocking me. No, she's just being extra friendly. All right, well, we don't have enough to buy both weapons. We have a guy behind us that... Guess we'll just ignore him for a minute. Oh, there's two guys in there. Maybe they have money. I guess we're going to try sniping again. Probably a horrible idea. All right. But fridge to wheel, Florida is good. Man, it is hot down here. Well, it actually started out, it was kind of cold when we first got here, but slowly but surely the temperature's getting up in the mid 80s in the daytime. Super sunny. Today might be a rain day though, so that's actually a good thing. I did get out paddleboarding one time so far. Haven't had a chance to go kiting yet. The wind hasn't really been cooperating. Wow, he strafed right into that pole and I didn't get a shot on it. But I am going to have a hard time lasting a whole month here in Florida. Just not a lot of things to do. I mean, if there's no wind for kiting and the ocean is too rough for paddleboarding, that's about it. But we'll figure something out. The big news is my daughter is going to be induced on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. So we're planning on maybe Thursday heading back up to see her and the new grandbaby, and that should be fun. All right. We're not even looking at the map right now. I think it puts us in a bad state of mind to figure out where we need to be. I think we'll be better just to play the edge, slowly work in, and end game will show up on its own. We do want the loadout though, just to get our perks.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
I switched to my sniper accidentally. That wasn't good. Fridge says it's raining in Georgia. Yeah, I think that's what's moving down here today. But that's okay. It's still kind of good here, even in the rain. All right, we didn't get our loadout, so we can go back and get that. John, good morning over on YouTube. Thanks for stopping by. So we have a KSV as a weapon. So we should probably not grab that sniper again. Most likely the guy out there took our custom weapons. That was the guy that killed us before. He was waiting for us. So we're going to do our SMG, pick up our other thing, and say that that's goodish. Alright, so we're back to an AR and an SMG instead of a sniper rifle. Couldn't have been happy about that. All right. Well, we have 9 kills so far somehow. Not sure how that happened. Got a squad out front. All right. Well, slowly but surely.
The gulag locked down. Area's clear.
Thinking we run this way. Get up on the high ground as quick as possible. Streak, good morning. Missed the last couple streams. Good to be back. Yeah, we missed Saturday.
Only 10 left.
What do we have? We need our gas mask. I don't know if we're gonna have time to do this. And there's a guy running around out here. There's somebody above us, I think. He's probably on that rooftop. We're gonna hold on to our UAV just for a minute, see if we can get up on the highway first. All right. Call me Pug. Good morning. Hope everyone is having a good day. I hope so. Hope everyone's having a great Monday morning. I tell you what, this time change is a little weird. Well, not weird. It's just I don't do time changes well. Probably shouldn't have shot at him. We're going to double up on our UAV here really quick. We're actually going to do a cluster strike, putting it over here. All right, let's see what we got. We have 3 teams, 5 people. We know there was some gunfire down here somewhere. I have a UAV. We're going to fly as soon as the gas closes down. One more circle.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Got the guy here.
There's an increased payout for this job. Be sure to collect.
4 teams, 4 people. So where was his buddy at? I guess he's back here somewhere. There he is. This is not a good smart place to run. So 2 other teams. We can hold this high ground. Man, that took a lot more bullets than we expected. All right. Streak, it's time to definitely change. Moving slow this morning. Time definitely got me. Yeah, the time change was not good. Streak, yes, they are talking about maybe getting rid of Call of Duty. I don't know if they're going to get rid of it or just stop developing and just let it run on life support. I'm pretty sure they're going to go for the Verdansk reboot. See how that goes. I hope they actually do more than just throw a new map at us. I kind of hope they go back to the old Modern Warfare 1 or 2019 movement, but they won't. It's going to be this old BO6 thing. Dr. Sean, good morning. Thanks for the good games, guys. Call me Pug, Dr. Sean, John. All right, so we had 14 kills, first place. We'll take that. So yesterday I was trying to play Battle Royale solos. I figured, oh, we have much better ping rates here in Florida with our internet than we did up in the mountains. Maybe that's the problem. No, it's just as bad. You end up with, you're just running around looting, and all of a sudden somebody flies out of nowhere and just destroys you. Like, I don't know. They didn't have a UAV on. They could have had a portable radar maybe, but they'll use these little, I don't know, PDRXQV things and fly up and drop right on you and just destroy you, kind of like multiplayer. Um, and it just takes all the fun out of the game. So we don't like that. All right. But yeah, today is a rain day here in Florida. Looks like the wind is going to change out from the west. So pretty much that'll give us a flat ocean, which is kind of fun for paddleboarding. But if it's raining with any kind of lightning, you wouldn't really want to be on the water, I don't think. At least I don't. I've done that before, and usually it just scares you. Even if nothing bad happens, it still doesn't seem like a good idea. I'm amazed the difference in the water quality up here. Not ocean water, but drinking water. Up in the mountains, we have well water. It's a spring-fed well, and the water is just crystal clear and I don't know, nice. Here, everything that comes out of the city water pipes has a chlorine smell. It just feels like it's over processed. So you have to run any water that you're gonna drink or cook with through a carbon filter, I guess, to get some of the chemicals out of it. And even when you shower, everything just feels like you're not really clean. Feels like you've been swimming in a swimming pool or something. You know, I have no idea how people actually snipe, especially with mouse and keyboard. It just doesn't make any sense. Big Slim, good morning. Daylight savings time messed me up. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. You know, they keep talking about getting rid of it. And I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I think it is. But which way do you go? Do you keep it on standard time? I guess you do. All right, so we're going to forget the sniper rifle this time and just go straight AR SMG. Every time we try to snipe, bad things happen. Not every time. Sometimes we get lucky. All right, we got a most wanted way out here. Depends on where the plane's coming in from. Actually have this one. I'm sure there'll only be about 3 people dropping here. It's not on the roof. How about a box? AS Val, we'll take that. You're not going to pick up the SVD or whatever it is. SVD, SVO. You know, I've had really good luck with that SIG thing, but its range is very, very marginal. So probably not a good thing if you have other options. But when all you have is a pistol and you pick that thing up, you feel like a god with it. All right, let's go with the orange C9. We have $4,000. We need to kind of stay close. See if we can get our contract finished. We do have a buy station right behind us. I don't know if we're going to have time to get it or not. We're going to try. Run, little man.
Most wanted contract closed. Redeploying squad mate. Good
We're
work.
$1,000 short. 500. We might be able to get it here. $200 short. There we go. No. That was a little too close for comfort there. All right. Just about destroyed us. So we have a long run. I don't know if we can get this. If we keep running, we're going to have to swim eventually. Probably better to swim out to this island and across. All right, we're gonna have at least 2 or 3 coming down this hill, but that's okay. Pete, good morning, welcome in. Yeah, so daylight savings time. I don't know. I mean, when we first got down here, it was like, okay, it's kind of cool in the morning. I want to delay the stream in the morning a little bit so Mrs. P and I can sit and watch the sun come up over the ocean and drink our coffee. And then daylight savings time pops up, and that's like, well, that's problematic. Now it's going to be like almost 8:30 by the time we start streaming if we wait for sunrise. But we'll see. All right, we got $4,000. Still need, because we don't really need some stuff. Just way too many people. That was not a smart move.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
We saw when we had our little thing up, we had at least 3 people there, and the truck drove in, and a few more people jumped out. And we just came out guns blazing. Didn't work out. But that's okay. We have XX Noob. Sounds like a bot name. All right, close to enough to get a weapon. I don't think going back to that spot's a good idea. Wow, I almost just watched the ground come up and hit us. That wasn't a good Wasn't a good thing. What do you have? What do you have? What do you have? Nothing good. All right. We have 8 grand, but I don't really think we're going to find us a buy station. We're going to look here in a second.
Precision airstrike standing by.
We don't really need anything.
Got a buy station here.
We're going to run this way anyway. If we can get that buy station, that would be good.
An enemy squad is hunting you. Stay sharp.
On the surface, it seems like going to the jump balloon would be a good idea, but we are hunted, so I'm going to stay on the ground. We don't want anybody getting a free shot at us in the air. We are not going to get this buy station. We might get it. We are not even going to stop to look at that guy. Gonna have to turn around here in a second, look at them. Of course. So my laptop's telling me it's time to restart. I don't want to restart. King Bing, good morning. D-Train, good morning. Tigo, good morning. Hope all is well with you guys. So we had 8 kills, 2 deaths. We kind of died with a squad of 4 up on a hill with no cover. We maybe should have just kept running. We were hunted, so that wasn't helping us at all. But that's okay. We'll just jump back in and go again. You can't win them all. You know, I miss my DPGladius coffee cup. We have these little cups here at the condo, and they don't really keep the coffee warm very much. You know what I really miss is my Melanie coffee warmer. Up at the barn, I just put my coffee there, and it just stays warm as long as it needs to. Call me Pug. Mild temps this week in Indiana. Sunny 65, hit 70 by the end of the week. Unseasonably warm. You know, I would think by middle March it should start warming up everywhere. Maybe not. Maybe in the mountains it's, well, by the end of March it'll be nice. It'll be high 60s every day. Might dip down in the 30s at night, but it's not going to get below freezing anymore. Double stuff. You need the 100-round magazine. Yeah, it would help, but the reload time is just not good. Nothing worse than running that 100-round drum empty, and then you have to do something with it. Tigo says it's 68 high in Minnesota. Unheard of. Yeah, there you go. Climate change. It's a thing. We don't know. Well, the Earth's been here for like 4 billion years, so I don't think anything bad's going to happen temperature-wise in our lifetime. I mean, it might be bad if you like live right on the ocean, like our condo. I mean, it'll fall in the ocean eventually. But ice ages come and they go away and they come back again. It's just the way it goes. Guess somebody else shot him. Yeah, I think I try to focus too long to snipe. It's like I want a nice headshot, but most people just kind of put their cursor on the person and then quick ADS and fire. I can't do that. Double stuff, how's the sunrise this morning? I don't know how the sunrise is. I actually, with the time change, I started streaming before it came up. I saw the glow on the horizon, and it was pretty out there, but I didn't actually get to see Mr. Bright come up. All right, let's try this again. I felt like that last game was ours to lose. We were doing fine, and then all of a sudden we weren't.
There's a bounty on your head. Eliminate hostiles and secure supply chains. Get rid of it.
How bad is that? Luckily, it's not a real player. Bad thing is, eventually a real player will come along. And then that won't be good. Well, I hear a box. It must be on the roof. Probably not going to get a chance to do anything with it. All right, we should start moving towards a buy station right now. But I'm kind of addicted to looting, so we're going to keep doing that for a minute.
The bounty contract on you is closed. Your squad mates are redeployed.
Wow, we got no good options. I mean, we got a long run. So maybe we'll grab this truck. Of course, you run into a real squad. Tigo, got my first solo quad boot camp win yesterday. All the thinking hurt my brain a little. Solo quads, that's kind of cool. I mean, that's what we're doing. You're first? Come on, you've gotten more wins than that. All you have to do is slow play the edge in boot camp, and it's usually as long as it's not a game where there's a buy station in the last circle, you should always do pretty good. But congratulations, that's awesome. Hurt your brain a little bit. I don't know. I think I overthink things. That's probably my biggest issue. All right, we're gonna actually land a roof first, grab a plate, and then get down there. Well, I say we're going to grab a plate. Yeah, it's a good feeling when you start winning some of these games. Even though it is boot camp, and we know that it's not the most sweatiest game in the world, it's still a lot of fun when you win. All right, 4,000. We need a little bit more money. Where'd you go? We just heard somebody running around. We know you're out here somewhere.
Hostile UAV in the area.
I know we have a UAV. We could burn it. We probably should, just to find out where this guy's at. We're going load out. We're not going to worry about this guy. Don't shoot me in the back. He probably wants to come this way too. All right, we're going to get our C9.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. Enemy dropping into the AR.
Now, the guy on the other building has a zip line to get to this rooftop. Got to watch out for that. He's probably going to that buy station. Wow. Okay. So we just took a frost line to the forehead. That wasn't even a hit. See, that's what I mean. They just quick scope and it's a hit every time. Mine don't do that. Brandon Kirkham, good morning. King Bing, good morning. Yeah, impatience kills you. I'm impatient a lot, and that's not a good thing in this game. All right, we're going to launch again. I'm going to go get some more coffee, and hopefully things will start looking up for us. We do have one win on the morning, so that's goodish. All right, I'll be right back. All right, got that sorted out. So what did we do wrong that time? Obviously, there was no reason to push back towards that buy station. There was a team on the bridge. There was the guy below us. The guy just landed in. There was just too much going on. Probably should have just got our loadout, moved away, found a better defendable location. Call me Pug. I played BR Solo a bit on Saturday, and it was sniper glints everywhere. Yeah, that's what I've been noticing on Battle Royale solos. I played a little bit yesterday, and I was trying to snipe. So every time you'd see a glint, you would try to glint back at them, and I would just get destroyed pretty much every time. Then I put away the sniper rifle, went for the AR and the C9, and went more of a camping strategy, and did okay. I made top 10 a couple times in a row, but I couldn't close out the end game. It's just some super sweat would come through and just wipe the lobby. So I don't understand. They would have like 21 kills in a BR solo game, and for me, there's just something wrong with that. I don't know how you push that many gunfights and win every one. I get it in Resurgence, because in Resurgence, obviously you come back after you keep challenging gunfights, so your kills go up. But in BR solos, I'm pretty sure if you're getting those kind of kills, you're doing something not quite right. 'Cause I don't care how good you are, you're gonna guess wrong occasionally and lose. So it doesn't make a lot of sense. Rooftops lit up like Christmas trees. Yeah, call me Pug. I get it. Usually if you see a bunch of sniper glints, you can lock in where somebody's at and usually take one or two of those guys out. If you can get behind them, you know, get past their 3-9 line, then you can do pretty good on it. They'll get super focused on something and die on that rooftop. All right, let's do the same thing we did last time, only do it better.
Hunt down the enemy. You're the target of a most wanted. Eliminate threats and secure supply caches to close them.
Yeah, we're getting all the toys right off the drop here. Need to get rid of that. Probably not the best option for us, but we're going to take it anyway. Till we find something better. Clean out all these kiosks. We should get our stuff. A minute left. $19 seconds. We should be able to pretty much just run for it at this point.
The bounty contract on you is closed. Your squad mates are redeployed.
All right, okay, should have enough right here. We do. We'll grab our C9 and then start heading in. Nothing good there. All right, we got to get way up the river here. It's not, guess it's not a river, is it? Fridge to wheel, I heard that the Cat AMR is the #1 sniper right now. That's the sniper I have built out, is the Cat AMR. I was trying to level up the frost line, but I just wasn't making a lot of headway on the leveling. So somebody said the Cat AMR is good, so we went to that, and it seems pretty good. It's just, I can't hit anything with it. Other than that, it's pretty good. All right, we got parachutes next to us. Car right in front of us. I don't think that was the only guy shooting here. All right, well, we don't want to be in this wide open area. So I think we're gonna take the zip line, go get a building. Sure we're all loaded up. Maybe over here. Where did he go? So those are usually not very smart plays to make. Just jump down in the thick of it and hope for the best, but they seem like bots. Anytime they're throwing the gas grenades, you can be pretty happy about what's going to happen there.
Drop inbound.
All right, unfortunately our loadout is not close to us. And we got car guy coming to get his loadout.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
There's a guy up here somewhere. Enemy near. He's got to be right behind us. How did he not shoot at us earlier? We don't know. We had car guy. I don't know where he went. Also, I'm about over this gas mask breathing animation thing. It's like, really? Do we have to listen to him wheezing constantly? And I think you can take the gas mask off.
Closing in.
But then I'll forget to put it back on. All right, got our gas mask, got a kill streak. Probably should just grab some circle and wait for a minute. We only have 5 kills so far. Call me Pug. I was able to watch some of your followers stream Saturday. It was hilarious. Huh.
Enemy UAV is online.
Whose streams did you watch? If you don't mind me asking. CPU 22 girl's always fun to watch. It's not that she's playing Warzone, but it's, man, he paid like $30 for that. All right, we're gonna put this right here in case he comes back. All right. Double stuff. Just think of yourself as being Bane from Batman. The gas mask is cool. Yeah, the only bad thing about that breathing noise is the breathing noise. Now, pretty much you can't hear footsteps very well when that's going on.
Closing in. Relocating safe zone. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Chase me, chase, 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 chase. We've seen that guy before.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Wow. Okay. All right. So Mr. Pay to cheat with his Terminator skin comes back with ground loot. Yeah, I don't know because he was behind a bush, so his aim assist shouldn't have been working. So I don't get what happened there. We killed the guy twice. His teammate kept buying him back. That's all right though. He needs a win. He's paid all that money for that skin. He needs to get something out of it. Let's look at the Terminator skin. What does that thing go for these days? Or is it even a thing anymore? They probably took it away since the Ninja Turtles came out. Yeah, I guess once the event is over, they take the packages away. So there is no Terminator skin anymore. Now you get to be a big old fluffy turtle if you want, I guess. I don't know. That's all right. We don't want any of that. Wise man, good morning. Welcome in. Yeah, I find shooting at the Terminator is hard. It looks like a skeleton. You don't know where the edges are, so you're just kind of shooting in the general direction. And then they get that little AD strafe and a hop in there, and it's not good. It's worse than the Groot. It's things like that that make the game not fun. It's like, really, put on a real operator skin. Let's see how you do. The rose skin's the same way. Any of those all black skins, you find people crouched in the corner. You can't see them in the dark. It's just not good. The Groot was only bad because not the skin itself was fine, but the hair on the top. If you shot what you thought was a headshot, you were actually shooting through the limbs on top of their head, and that wasn't in the hitbox. Seemed kind of odd, and I'm sure that the Terminator skin's the same thing. The hitbox isn't where you would expect it. Wise man, just waking up. What time did we start? We actually got a super late start. We've only been streaming for, I don't know, an hour. So what time is it now? 8 o'clock? I don't even know. We've been streaming for about 53 minutes. So whatever time it is, that's what's going on. So I built a static HV just to test it out. It seems okay-ish, but it's not great. It's like if you don't get a headshot, you're not going to get the kill against like a PPSH or something. Mr. Fusa, good morning. Welcome in. Happy Monday. All right. We're going to do better this time. We are not going to confront the Terminator multiple times in a row. If we get lucky on a kill, we'll just put some bombs on their body and move on. You can never tell if this is on the roof or not. Doesn't look like the roof. Got super lucky on snagging that ledge. All right, we should just be able to run a lap around the top here and come up with everything we need. Aim's 85, sure. Someone's close by. Guess we got to go first floor. 23 seconds. We should probably get to this buy station as quick as we can. As I keep doing other stuff.
Most wanted contract closed. Redeploying squad mates. Good work.
$12 grand is what we kind of need
Be
to get
advised,
both
an
weapons.
enemy squad is tracking your location.
We'll be okay. We'll get it up here somewhere. Good enough. All right, we're double red. We still need a gas mask, so let's get that. We don't want to get stuck inside this building, though, when we're hunted. I feel like there should be a gas mask laying here. Alright, we have enough to go buy one, so let's do that real quick. We got Mr. Wheezy turned on. Oh, I think he's behind us. That was not our most wanted. Guess it was. I have no idea. It's like when you kill the person that's close to you, all of a sudden it doesn't really get better, and then all of a sudden it does get better. So I don't know. I just don't know. These guys are still close. I know that's not the guy we need to worry about. We're still triple red. So we're gonna do the right thing, just run away.
Solid work evading the enemy. You're clear for now.
I guess that was our guy. He didn't look like a ball of fire there. Brad, we're still in Florida. We are. We're in Florida until at least close to the end of the month. We have a new grandson gonna be here shortly.
Gas is inbound. Mark
So we got to get ready for that. All right, all we need is our cipher, grab our gun again. Oh my goodness, where'd it go?
got an extra valuable opportunity here. Don't miss your shot. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the
Make sure we got nobody chasing us on this side. Looks okay. I'll relocate this car. We heard somebody. We know somebody's close. I have no idea where this person is. Give them a second to...
Enemy soldier incoming.
That is way outside our range. Nothing good is going to happen there, so let's ignore that. All right, where do we want to be? Mr. Fusa, good luck. These cheaters are running rampant. Wow, what a loser. That was horrible. So we were sitting there, I don't know what we were doing, reading chat, and all of a sudden somebody runs up next to us and shoots us.
It's your lucky day, soldier.
All right, we're going back. We have 5,700 bucks. If there's a buy station, we've got to hit it. I don't know. I almost think we go see if we can get our gear back. Where was our gear? We ran this way. We went behind this hill. Where did we die? We were at the thing. There was this lady over here died. Let's see if we can get her stuff. Nothing useful. Thought we ran this way. Did our gear go down the hill? Did he take all of our gear? I have no idea what happened here. There it is. That's our guy running over there. Luckily, he's not looking at us yet. Not sure how we got out of that.
Only 4 left.
All right, we don't have a ton of ammo, but we do have some. Sometimes teams of multiple will just shoot to get you to jump out. So we're just going to sit low for a second. We saw the guy with the black skin over this way. Somebody just made a buyback. Now we have 6 players.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
All right, our only real hope here is to grab the train track, get some kills on these guys while they're fighting each other.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
Over with.
Ah, fuck.
1v1. Where do we think he is? There he is.
Last chance, soldier. Kill or be killed. Gas is closing in.
All right. Somehow we made that back. Brad, yeah, we're still here. My daughter's having a baby. Actually, the baby's coming tomorrow. So we're going to get back up there and see her probably on Thursday. She'll be home from the hospital. We guess by then. We don't know. Wise man, yeah, luckily we found our gear just as it was going into the smoke. Bella, good morning. Bowtie, you forgot to grab your perks. Yeah, I didn't want to stay in the gas too long. Perks would have helped us out there. We would have had the indicator to tell us that somebody was close. But we didn't need it. Most of everybody was flying back in. And luckily we were able to shoot them out of the air. So we had 15 kills and a victory. We'll take that. All right, we're going to reload our coffee one more time. Hopefully we're going to reload it one more time. And then we're going to have to continue the stream without coffee. So we'll see how that goes. I'll be right back. All right. So one thing I'm always worried about here in the condo is being loud. We are on a second floor, so there is a unit underneath us. And Mrs. P always tells me, "You're being loud this morning." Well, I'm always loud. That's what I do. I'm sorry. They should be awake. The sun's up. Just got to look at the ocean. It looks nice out there. Yeah, wise man, I knew I was behind the tower when I first got hit, and I started running down that hill, and then I couldn't figure out which tree I tried to duck behind. Medic, we are in Florida. We came down, oh, I don't know, Thursday? We came down Thursday, streamed on Friday. Saturday, we went to see Rebecca. And then yesterday was kind of a down day. We're going to be up that way, we think, on Thursday. So, yeah, Thursday will be the day. Yeah, we're just kind of in a waiting game right now. I think they're going to induce tomorrow is the plan. So, my daughter's one of those people that everything has to happen on a schedule. She's a Oh, come on, stop moving. I was trying to snipe you. Yeah, everything has got to be on a schedule for her, which I get. She probably gets that from me. Fat Daddy, good morning. Welcome in. All right, so we have 2 wins today. That's not bad. I wasn't sure we were going to get that last one sorted out. We died a horrible death up by that TV antenna thing. Yeah, I don't know how many trips we're going to make up to Rockledge. Oh, I don't see anything we like, so we're going to go over here. So Saturday morning, we had to drive up to the Space Coast. My grandson was playing t-ball, so we had to get up there at 9 o'clock, which means we had to leave here by 7. So we couldn't stream on Saturday. It just wasn't going to work out for us.
Targets in the AR. There's a bounty on your head. Eliminate hostiles and secure supply caches to get rid of it.
All right. I have no idea how to get down out of this building. Wise man had to induce my daughter being born, and then had to re-induce the next morning when she was born. Yeah, it's no fun when things don't happen on a schedule. All right, we got the guy upstairs. Got the guy just below. Wow, glad we sorted that out. Didn't want to have a... Oh, you know what? We need to get close to a buy station. We need a couple more boxes. We do not need to go hunting someone.
Enemy UAV online.
All right, that's just about good enough. 17 seconds. We have to get over to that antenna thing.
The bounty contract on you is closed. Your squad mates are redeploying.
You know, these boxes are so worthless. All the gear flies out in the weeds. You can't hardly see it.
There's an airstrike available. You're losing ground. Move it.
All right, we have 6 grand and a dream. There's a gas mask there. We need that. We are not going to get enough money around here to get anything useful. Got the guy above. El Gardo just destroyed us with a PPSH. I guess that was a good kill. Medic, I will give you a call. No worries. Double stuff, your daughter at St. Mary's. Oh, I have no idea what hospital they go to. Yeah, I'm not sure. My daughter's not in Riviera Beach. She's not close to where our condo is. She's like probably 2 hours away, double stuff. So, yeah, St. Mary's is right here by where we're at. And that is not where she's at. She's more up on the Space Coast by Kennedy Space Center. If that makes any sense.
Locations are marked on your tag map. Watch the skies.
We need your stuff. Oh no!
1 of 25 remaining.
That was horrible.
Hit us hard that time. Dust yourself off real good.
Mr. Fusa, yeah, that was my last game with randoms. People scared to push is wild. In boot camp, you almost have to push. I think every engagement is a push. In Battle Royale solos, you kind of take the opposite approach. You try not to engage unless you're absolutely sure you have an advantage. And usually you don't, but you push anyway. All right. Yeah, so I was excited today. The wind's out of the south, and it was going to get a little bit stronger, like 17 miles an hour or so. So that would have been a good to go kiting, kiteboarding. But it looks like it's going to quickly turn from the south to the southwest and then west. And when the wind's blowing offshore, you really don't want to go kiteboarding just because if bad things happens, it's going to keep pushing you offshore. So we'll have to wait till it clocks back around. And usually it's just like a 24-hour period. It'll go west, then it'll swing back to the north, and then back from to the northeast. But usually when it comes back around, it's not as strong unless there's a front coming through. So it might be a few days before we get to go. BR solos is a third-party fest. Yeah, that's the thing in BR solos. You're usually slowly looting, get geared up, camp it out, and if somebody's shooting close to you, you know, if both people show up on the mini map, you know they're shooting at each other. And if you can get a peek on whoever's winning that gunfight, usually you get a third party pretty quick. So that's a good thing. It's not a good thing when you actually get in a gunfight knowing you're going to get third party right after it. And that's why you camp it out and you don't shoot at somebody unless you know you can get a quick kill on them. Because you don't want one of those extended gunfights or you will get third partied. But there's so many people that just have extraordinarily fast time to kills, and I don't understand it. Only to get sniped in the forehead. Yeah, it's awesome. You get in a gunfight, a sweaty gunfight, and you win it, and it's like, yeah, I'm good. And then, pow, you're dead. It's like, oh, wow, that didn't last very long. All right. Wise man, do you work out? Seems like that would definitely take upper strength. Kiteboarding, when you first learn to kiteboard, it does take a lot of strength because you're trying to muscle through everything. But after you get good at it, most of the weight's taken up on a harness around your waist, and all you're really doing is steering the kite. So, I mean, yeah, you get tired doing it, but it's not a workout like you would expect. You're not holding your body weight like doing chin-ups or something. Now, when the ocean is angry and there's big waves out, it can be a very, very grueling workout because if you ever crash your kite in the waves, usually it's a real struggle to try to get it up again. And you typically only have about 1 or 2 waves of time to get it up, or else something's going to crush it and tangle it, and then it's just not going to come out of the water. And then usually it's a long process to recover from something like that. So yeah, you'll get winded and worn out pretty quick. Most of what I do here in Florida is paddleboard these days, and it's a pretty good workout. I mean, you can pace yourself and go at your own speed, but you know, you can go several miles on the paddleboard and pretty much always try to go upwind to start. Then you can go downwind after. All right, so we've got multiples shooting at each other. We really don't need to be having gunfights. We just need to get our thing solved. don't know where he went. I guess he's up on top. All right, well, 57 seconds. Let's loot the gas station, get the buy station, and hope for the best here. Be nice to get a little bit better C9 before we have to rely on this ground loot stuff. Do not want the jackal. There's a better C9. That's good. Let's go ahead and grab this contract too.
Got a scavenger contract here.
With any luck, we can get our other weapon before we get too far away from here.
Supply boxes marked. Secure those locations.
The guy coming down the hill. Another guy coming down the hill. It's way far away. I don't know where he's at. Guess we'll ignore it. I feel 35 most days. Yeah, I feel 35 when I first get started. And then quickly I start feeling like I'm 80. It's not quite that bad, but you get the idea.
Supply box secured. 2 to go.
Mr. Fusa gifted a tier 1 sub over on Twitch. That's awesome. Thank you for the gifted sub. Someone doesn't have to watch the Twitch ads for a while. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know when social media turned into as bad as it is on ads.
Secured.
I think once you become an affiliate and then a partner on Twitch, the ads just get worse because they know they have you locked in at that point. All right, what do we got? We have a buy station over here. We should probably start working that way. But I would definitely say that kiteboarding is something you need to learn while you're younger. And you can do it when you're older, but obviously you need to have a good understanding of how it all works while you still have the strength and stamina to do it well. We do not need to be in this fight, whatever's going on in front of us.
Friendly loadout drops on the way. Gas is inbound.
We're going to ignore those guys. Let them sweat it out at the buy station. We're going to have to turn and challenge this guy in a minute. I don't see where he's at. See if we get eyes on this guy again. We got 17 grand. I would hate to not spend our money.
Enemy soldier incoming.
So if there's anybody over here, they're now going to know we're coming. Make sure we're not getting ambushed. What do we need? You can't get a self-revive. I guess we're going to fly it and reload.
My location. Moving here.
Got ourselves. That's a good thing. All right, so we know they're fighting at that buy station. We're going to go cover this buy station. It'll be the last one. Oh, we got a guy in right out here on the edge. Where are you? Where are you? What are you doing? All right, we'll say he was a bot. Don't know if we can see the buy station from here. No, we can't. That's not good. Let's snag this blue house. I think it's good. Pull my finger. What's up? You oil up before kiteboarding, Gramps. No, I don't oil up before kiteboarding. The last thing you want is for your kiting equipment to be all slippery. Ask me how I know that.
Heads up. An enemy squad marked you as a bounty target.
All right, this is a pretty good spot to camp for a minute. Do have a squad that's hunting us. You know, the right thing to do would be go put some stuff on this buy station in case we can't. We'll open it up once.
New safe zone located. No more fighting in the gulag. Contract worth more than usual.
Probably a bad idea to climb this ladder, putting our back to the buy station, but we're going to do it anyway. All right. Definitely the last buy station, so somebody's going to go take the bait. How did he not blow up?
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Dropping ammo here.
We've got gas moving in.
I'm getting stitched up.
Enemy SAM turret active.
Right thing to do is run away. We can't compete with a team of 3 sitting there. No!
Watch call, watch call, watch call, watch call.
Gas is closing in.
All right, how are we going to work this out? Not much I could do there. That was not good. Call me Pug says I feel 22 when I wake up and have coffee. As the day goes on, I get older. Yeah, it's pretty sad when you have to have a team of 4 to win a game of boot camp. But that's okay. He was the Grinch. He needed it. He's in a bad mood already. I just didn't have enough places to maneuver there. Bad circle for a 1v4. Yeah, I thought maybe getting the high ground I would have a little cover to duck behind, but it didn't hold up. We ended up standing on a ridge trying to gunfight with somebody. That wasn't going to work out. Mr. Fusa, I'm not having fun with these weapons. I need an AMAX, ASAP. You know, back when the AMAX was a thing, I never used it. Some of my buddies did, but I was always either on the GRA. Well, I think I started on the Kilo, then the GRA, and I don't think I ever went to the AMAX. I don't know if it was just too jumpy or the fire rate was a little slow. There was something not right about it. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people use the AMAX. I think Medic used to use the AMAX a lot. And I don't know what the next good weapon. Obviously, sniper with the Car 98. We had the MP40, or the MP40 and the MP7 maybe. I don't remember. Fat Daddy, you want to run a couple? I'm off today. No, we're just gonna sit here and drink our coffee. I'm not in the mood to push the talk and all the stuff you got to do to make it work. Kenzie Kills, good morning. Welcome in. Haven't seen you in a while. Crazy busy this week. Wore out. I'm doing great. We're in Florida. We've been here for a couple days. I'm already kind of stir crazy. The condo is only like 600 square feet, but you do have the beach and the outside spaces, so it's nice. Hopefully today I can get in the water. I'd like to go snorkeling. I'd like to get back out and do some more paddle boarding. I don't think we're going to get any kiting done. The wind is not cooperating. That's okay. We'll have plenty of time to get some of that in before we leave. We're just not good at this. All right. And we're just kind of doing the waiting game here. We're waiting for my daughter to have her baby, which should be tomorrow is what we're guessing. That's her schedule anyway. Tomorrow is the day. Yeah, that last game I felt like we did okay getting away from our bounty. We actually had to do some sneaky movement around the outside edge, which seemed to work okay, and then we ended up taking care of that. But that last squad had problems with. Really? Wow. Okay. We just got destroyed. Zippy the Clown, good morning. Welcome in. Hope all is... It's not Zippy the Clown. It's just Zippy Clown. Yeah, Zippy is normally over on CPU 22 Girls page or channel or stream. Zippy, are you playing the GTA RP? If so, are you having fun with it? I've thought about it, but I don't know. I don't know if that's for me. I would have a hard time staying in character all the time. All right, let's just do something here. Fat Daddy, thanks for all the prayers on that. That's awesome.
There's a bounty on your head.
All right. Yeah, I mean, in this day and age, you really don't expect anything to ever go wrong, but you just never know. I mean, as far as we can tell, everything's a healthy pregnancy and no issues to speak of. All right, we really need to be opening boxes and not just running in circles here. 2 minutes. We need a lot of stuff.
Losing ground. Moving.
Dog skill. Dog skill was not too much into that game. All right, we still have a minute we have to solve here. Maybe one lap around this building should do it.
Contract on you is closed. Squad mates are redeploying. Nice job. Precision airstrike
Man,
ready for
you would
target.
think they could get the contracts that's mapped to the ground correctly. Guess it's on top. Let's go get our C9. C9 hasn't been doing very good for us, but we're going to get it anyway. Oh, we don't have enough. We're still short. Tell you what, this KSV's been locking on pretty good. Unfortunately, I don't have one built up. Had me on the edge of my seat, Wise Man. Man, you are struggling for entertainment, Wise Man. No, that was a good finish. I thought that that went about as good as it could have. I was hoping when we were in that truck, the guys would rush and maybe hit one of my prox mines. I think if we could have broken their concentration, things would have worked out better. All right.
Target most wanted.
There's no reason to really grab a most wanted at this point in the game.
Is to close it.
Have our loadout up on the hillside. Get this before anybody
Done. Relocate.
sneaks in on us.
There's an increased payout for this job. Be sure to collect.
Now we're still most wanted, so we're very visible to everyone. And if we don't loot, the most wanted is going to last forever. So let's go See if we can shorten this thing a little bit. It's probably a horrible idea to grab that most wanted.
Enemy UAV is online.
That was not good. Wise man trying to find my favorite gun, but keep jumping around. I use the no stock KSV. It works for me. Double stuffed. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of no stock SMGs. I kind of like them to be able to, you know, if you're hitting with your AR and you need to reach out a little bit, I like a SMG that can kind of cover that mid-range distance a little bit. At least a little bit. I mean, everything you look at still says the C9 is the top SMG, followed by the PPSH. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Let's go ahead and change out this static and see if we can grab us a KSV. And I don't know if I have a good one built. Let's see what this looks like in the firing range. It's got a little wander to it, so we'd have to do some more tuning on that thing. C9 has awesome movement. Yeah, the C9 is really good movement. I wish it was a little bit more stable. Kind of like when you pick up a KSV as ground loot, it seems to work pretty well. Saw the Sapuri on Saturday quite a bit. Yeah, I think a lot of people still are jumping back in the game to try it out before Verdansk, and I think they still have old guns leveled up. I think a lot of people have given up on trying to level up the BO6 guns. I know I have. I like the Frost line. I'm not even trying to level that up anymore. I just said, okay, I'll take an older sniper rifle because, well, there's not enough time in the day to try to run BO6 multiplayer. Tell you what, we are not good at sniping. My MOS5, MP5, I don't know. Yeah, I kind of wish they would go back just to normal weapon names. You know, forget all this crap about, oh, it's copyright stuff. No, it's not. Every other game has the name of the weapons the way they are in real life. And they're not really the weapon named by the manufacturer. They're more of a military designation, so I don't know why it's an issue. Nobody really wants to have the some goofy named weapon like the Fang 82. What is that? It's not a Fang 82. It's a something else. 82. We don't know. There's a Fang 82 right there. I'll tell you what, the fire rate on this thing is so slow. Just feels wrong. All right, we kind of want to stay close to here. We know it's somebody close. We just heard a gas grenade. We still have a minute left. That'll help.
Enemy soldier incoming.
He didn't even try to
Wanted contact
do anything.
3 points squad mate. Good work.
All right, we're almost good on cash. Really? All right. C9, grab some circle. Still need a gas mask. Still need some vest things. Gonna need some ammo before the day's out.
You've got gas moving in.
Streak, who would have thought that less than 6 months Triac would have Warzone on the verge of being canceled? Yeah, it's the way it goes though, you know. You get a studio trying to do what they think is right, and it financially just doesn't work out. All right, we didn't kill the guy that was running over here. And we have somebody's most wanted box on top of the thing. So we're going to do the right thing and push the roof, see if we can see who's up here. That was not the right thing to do. Wise Man says, I really hope the game keeps going. All I play. My wife would probably love to see it go away, though. Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be some other game. If this game gets much worse, I mean, you can't play it. I mean, still, you can jump into Resurgence with some buddies and have a good time. You can still play boot camp. But other than that, everything is really bad. But I don't really think a Verdansk reboot is going to help it. If they have the same game engine underneath it, and they're just throwing the Verdansk map out and saying, okay, here you go, that is not going to be enough to make this thing recover. We're running out of room with the gas here. Thought maybe we could come up with $6 grand, but it's not going to happen. So we're just going to have to wait for free loadout here in a minute.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Probably not the best spot. We got somebody close. We show the red voice thing. We're assuming that that's what that means. Got the guy up on the hill looking right at us.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Try to not give him an easy shot on us.
Contract's worth more than usual, so get it done, soldier.
So where was the sniper that was back here? These are just bots right now, but I thought there was a real guy. Maybe not. Maybe bots need loving too. All right. Obviously, standing on this hilltop's not a great idea.
Losing ground. Move.
Got one more shot at a buy station. We should probably do it.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Ready for launch.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
Wow, same guy. Guy was a little hazardous to our health. Streak used to be for me. Yeah, I was the same way, Streak. I used to play a lot. I mean, I would play in the morning, I play in the afternoon. Just couldn't get enough of the game. And now it seems like I'll stream in the morning and I'm done. It's like I'm done. There's no desire for me to jump back on midday to say, oh, you know what? I think I'll just level up this gun, or I think I'll try something else, or maybe I'll just try to play to get better. No, don't do any of that. I stream in the morning and that's it. You know, we're always holding out for the next season, the next big update, and it just has been going downhill over and over and over. Yeah, we get bug fixes. When Modern Warfare 3 or BO6 first came out, the sound was god awful. I mean, it's like they had somebody in preschool making the sound system for the game. And it's like, how do you even roll a game out like that? And it took almost till season 1 before they actually had the parachute sounds where they were coming from the right direction. You know, they put a quick patch out for footsteps. It's like, okay, here's some footsteps, but then all you heard were your footsteps. And it took them forever just to fix the sound. You know, put the sound back the way it was before BO6, it would have been fine. And then just catastrophe after catastrophe with this game. Every time they try to do one of these events, they break half the stuff they had fixed before. And all I can imagine is they have different code bases. It's like, okay, here's the code base. You go work on your event, take this code base and work on it. Well, in the meantime, all the other hot fixes come out and patches come out, and they roll out the event and the code's broken. So all those fixes they put in, the dev team that's doing the event didn't integrate them into their thing. But I'm sure there's some, you know, back channel that says, okay, well, here's the fixes we're working on, integrate this into your event. But nobody cares. Nobody does it. It just doesn't happen. First time Tat, Dojo2, good morning, welcome in. Streak, I just don't get it. The last Warzone wasn't bad, just needed a couple of small fixes. I agree. If they would just stay with the same, you know, even the original, take the original Warzone engine and just stick with that. Don't try to change game mechanics. Don't add backpacks and all this other crap. We don't need 1,000 kill streaks. We don't need sentry guns and SAM turrets. That's all stuff for multiplayer, which nobody likes that stuff in multiplayer either. We don't need all like collaborations. All we really need is give us a campaign, write a little story around it so we can get involved with the characters of the game, and give us the skins of those characters. That's that's what Call of Duty has always been about. It's like, give us a little story, move the story forward. How hard is it to find a country in the world that has a little war going on and get you a mercenary group to drop in, write a campaign, give us 6 or 7 characters and a couple new weapons. That's all we need. We don't need Ninja Turtles. We don't need Marvel Mystery. We don't need Terminator. Even back in the original Warzone, what they had Die Hard. I think when they did the Rambo and Die Hard integration, that's what killed the original Warzone. And I know I was saying it was when the superheroes came out, but I can actually track it back to Die Hard. You know, that was an integration that didn't need to happen. We did not need the Nakatomi Tower in downtown Verdansk. That's not where it exists in the real world. Why would it be there? And then they said, oh, well, now we need to do an earthquake because, well, we got to do something different. And it just kept getting worse and worse.
There's a bounty on your head. Eliminate hostiles and secure the
You know, definitely thinking about it, that's where the wheels kind of fell off the wagon. All right, well. And it's a shame because I think we all really like the game. We like the concept of a battle royale, but it's just so sad that what has happened to this game.
enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
All right, well, it's way too far away to shoot at. But it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know, you know, look at the numbers when Warzone first came out. Yes, they were inflated by COVID. They're obviously going to drop. That's not a realistic benchmark. And as soon as you do things like the Rambo and the Die Hard integration, did numbers go up? And did they stay up? No, they didn't? Oh, okay, well, maybe we shouldn't keep doing that. They should just double back down on what made Call of Duty good in the first place. Which was the, you know, a lot of people don't, I didn't even play the later campaigns. They were so bad. They were poorly written, and it was like, does anybody really believe the story that we just were given here? There was the time that Soap actually died, and all of a sudden, for some reason, he came back again. Man, I don't know. I think we're going to go with this. Should definitely pick up a smoke till we can get a better thing. Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. I think it's a soapbox. I don't know. I'm surprised that nobody's up here, but that's okay. Don't see anybody up here. Alright, so Crazy Chicken took all that damage and still just destroys us with an XM4 in the staircase. What is wrong with that? Yeah, I don't get that at all. I mean, either his aim was impeccable, he was aimed down sight with an XM4 in a staircase and destroyed us. I don't know. Yeah, I don't see how. I mean, obviously, if you have a multi-billion-dollar game, or at least let's say multi-million-dollar game, and you have cheat companies that sell cheats, why don't you just get your staff attorneys to take them to court immediately and put them out of business? Cease and desist, put them in jail. I don't get it. It's like I think Activision or there's some undercurrent in the gaming industry that says, oh, well, we need cheats to get the controversy. Nobody would be talking about our games if it wasn't for the cheats. So it's like, yeah, we'll look the other way. It's crazy. You know, I often, especially in boot camp, don't expect to see cheaters. But when you see something like that last guy, it's like, really? How did you make that work? You know, if I get an XM4, all I get are hit markers. What do we have? All right, we're close on cash flow. Where did the gun just go that we had? Well, I didn't think there were two in there. Double stuff. Cheats are good for business. People buy the blueprints. Gets people to buy blueprints. I don't know. I don't know if cheating makes people buy stuff in the store. I just don't understand. All I can imagine is it's the old adage of any news is good news when it comes to business. So anytime there's cheaters, people talk more about it. You get all kinds of streamer videos up on cheat this and cheat that. And so as long as people are talking about Call of Duty, people will be there. But when Activision comes out with stuff in the store, like the Terminator skin, like the Groot skin, all the cheat skins, you know, it's pay to win. And it is cheating. It's like, here, I'm going to buy this cheat and I'll do better. Why do they do that? It's not part of the story. It's not part of Warzone or Call of Duty. In fact, if you look at all the operators, I would say half, all the original operators are fine. You know, if you look at Modern Warfare 2, every one of these look good except for Bad Santa. And I get it. Okay, it's a thing. And then if you go to Modern Warfare 3, now we have 90% of these are not Warzone related at all. They're just crap skins for whatever reason. And then Modern BO6, forget it. Now we have Ninja Turtles, we have Squid Game dolls, we have Squid Game characters with gold mask on, all the Squid Game people. It's just bad. Why do that? Why are you trying to wreck your game? It should just be called Netflix Battle Royale. Netflix. Ow, that hurt. Shouldn't do that again. All right, but we have had, what, 2 or 3 wins today, so that's cool. We're doing okay. We have some bad games, but usually that's our own fault. Like right there at the end, we had a loadout next to ours. We decided to go back and push whoever was getting their loadout, and it happened to be a team of 2. And don't even get me started on BO6 movement. Nobody likes that crap. Even the people that use it well don't like it. It just triggers so often when you don't even want it to. And it's like, I didn't mean to belly flop across the floor, but that's what it did. So when they bring Verdansk back, that BO6 crap better be gone.
And I'd like them to reset all the skins and say, okay, yeah, I know you bought skins before, but you don't get to use them. Take your turtle, go back to the kids network, and all right, well, we got a sniper rifle inside a building. That's awesome. Got somebody running around close to us. Just saw him running across the yard. I'm gonna wait a second here. Oh no, we don't want this. How do you get out of this animation? There we go. My goodness. See, that's another thing. You get stuck in that animation, it's like you're in a real gunfight, you're gonna die. There's no way around it. I know, I'm just a bitter old man. It's okay. I don't mind. All right, let's go get our thing. Wasn't even going to worry about this box, but I guess we're gonna now, after it finally rolls down the hill. Care package. That's awesome. It'll give us something useful.
Precision airstrike standing by.
But just little things like ground collisions. How come they can't fix where the ground is? All the kill streaks land underneath. I know, not very realistic on the gunfights there. Nobody had any good stuff. Bitter. Yeah, I'm not bitter. I mean, I just think it's sad. I just think that, you know, it's like when you see that guy in a nice suit that is homeless on the side of the road. It's like, how'd you get there? What went wrong for that to happen? It's the same way with this game. It's like, what went wrong to make it fall apart that much? All right, let's go get our SMG and call it a day here. All right, we probably need to get across the river as quick as possible, I'm assuming. Got to beat Scuba Steve here. Really? Good Lord.
All right, I don't know what just happened there, but it took like 80 shots to kill the guy in the water with a pistol.
Headed your way.
I'm sure it was just bad luck. Kinsey Kills, 007, good morning, welcome in. Bitter and old. Really double stuff? Yes. No, I am not bitter. I'm probably the least bitter person in the world. No, probably not. All right, let's get our loadout just to get our perks here real quick. Make sure we're not seeing any sniper glints.
Enemies are dropping.
All right. I don't know what I was shooting at there. Seemed like a thing to shoot at. Where do we want to be? Over here somewhere? Just hold what we got. I think we pushed the guy out in the open here. It's a team of 2. That was just bad. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing that? SI Gamer, good morning. Welcome in. We knew we had a sniper. We knew we had somebody flying in, and we could have guessed there was someone else over there, but we just decided to push that anyway for no real reason. All right, we have about $5 grand. That should be enough to do something. I don't think going back to our gear is a good idea. 5,800. We should be able to get something in the gas station. Let's do this real quick. Put that down. Get this thing. Put the plate on. We're not going to have enough to get something else. I'm going to look though.
UAV available for tasking.
Hit one more building, we might get enough here. How about a building with stuff in it? $5,000. So close. All right, let's go get our weapon.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Gas is inbound.
Oh, I guess we don't have our loadout. need? Gas mask? Don't have enough for that. Guess we're going to go without. Unless we get super lucky on cash flow really quick, which doesn't look like it's going to happen.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Probably a bad idea, but we have the cash. Might as well try it. All right, so it's a 1v1. We just got to get eyes on this guys before he sees us.
Gas is moving.
Requesting recon at my location.
Way over here. Can't stand. Why can't we stand? All right, so he's in a world of hurt right now. He's got to come out behind here.
UAV overflight terminated.
He's going to try to get a snipe over the top of this wall, I'm sure. He did the BO6 belly flop. It didn't work. 007, any baby yet? No, the schedule for the baby is tomorrow. My daughter's going in tomorrow to have the baby. I don't know. How do you order a baby like that? You just say, you know what, tomorrow's a good day. I think back when we were kids, the baby kind of showed up when the baby showed up. But now I guess you can schedule those things, so that's cool. All right, the gas mask did not come into play, so we've kind of risked bad things happening just to get a gas mask that we never used. So we had 16 kills, 1 death, and a win. We'll take that. 007, I don't know if they're doing a C-section. I think it's more they're just going to induce labor. So there's got to be some type of shot or something you take, or a pill that makes the contraction start, gets the baby ready to go. Rebel dies, or SI Gamer, how's the GPU working out? Or Rebel Dies a Lot has a new GPU. I don't know. I have the 47 Ti Super. It seems to be doing okay. My case is a little tight on it, so I hear my CPU or my case fans running a lot more than they probably should. I don't really think it's thermal throttling though. I think my CPU is causing the biggest issues. Thanks for the good games. Call me Pug, Wise Man, and everyone else. All right, we have time for at least one more. We are out of coffee. That's a major bummer in the mornings. So I moved my chat. I had my laptop over on this side, but I moved it to the other side. It didn't seem like it was as far to look over there. And also, it's closer to my keyboard hand, not my mouse hand. So I'm not constantly banging into the laptop with my mouse. So it works better, but I do seem to be looking way off to the side to see it. SI Gamer wants to upgrade, currently on a 3090. FPS won't go past 170 on 4K. Yeah, I've never tried to, I don't have a 4K monitor, so I don't know what mine would go to. But I'm sure I would never see 170. And if I'm streaming, my frames drop about 30 is what I've averaged. And I guess just streaming takes a lot more GPU processing to do all the encoding. But I feel as long as I can stay above 100, I'm okay-ish. But if you ever start, actually 130 is where it feels good. Anything below that feels a little struggle-ish. That's a pretty good pistol right there. I need to use that thing more often. Rebel Dies a Lot had an unboxing video. Rebel, I need to go watch that. Was it on Twitch or YouTube? Krellosh, good morning. Yeah, Saturday we had to go and see my daughter. Actually, we had a t-ball game. My grandson was having his second t-ball game. So we thought we'd go check that out. It's kind of cute seeing all the little 5-year-olds running around playing in the grass. I think my grandson's favorite part of the whole thing is they paint the baselines. And he seemed to really enjoy the paint on the baselines. That was something he could relate to. So lucky. But yeah, he would go to the baselines where it's all painted white. He just couldn't understand why the dirt was white. So he'd be like, he'd hit the ball and they have to run to first base. He'd get about halfway there and notice this white line underneath him. So he'd have to stop and play in the chalk for a few minutes. Not a few minutes, but he'd pick up, he'd get his hands all white and look at it. And the coaches would say, run, 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 run. And everybody in the stands was saying, run, 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 run. He didn't care. He was smiling the whole time, having a great time. All right, we got $3,600 out of the deal. Yeah, so we got the most wanted. The team of two was chasing us around with their pistols, and it didn't end well for us. That's okay. Guess we got the big building. Unfortunately, there's only going to be one box inside, and we have to go somewhere else to get the rest. So maybe we don't be in a hurry and wait, loot first. We're actually pretty good on cash flow, so we should really just go towards a buy station. Grab this one box and then go hit the buy station really quick. The game just got jittery, like super jittery. It is not on the roof.
Two supply boxes down, one to go.
All right, let's go get our stuff. It's out of circle. We have our 12 grand. We can find the way to get there from here. Rebel dies lots averaging 220 frames. That's pretty amazing. What video card did you get? Somebody told me the 5000 series weren't all that, but I don't know for sure. I think there's so much that has to do with your PC and your CPU and everything else to make a video card work well. Don't ask me. I have probably the worst system in the world. Probably not the worst in the world, but pretty bad.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
Recon flyover.
UAV available for tasking.
ATV marked.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Gonna get our loadout. Got 2 guys behind us.
Gas is closing in. Relocating
Guess it
safe
doesn't
zone.
matter what we get as long as we can find our guns. Got a squad coming over the hill right behind us as we're running away.
For this job, be sure to collect.
There were more people than just those 2 back there. I think I still hear gunfire. Rebel dies like at the AMD 9070 Red Devil. You know, I've always been getting NVIDIA cards, but it might be time to change because I'm not really happy with the way the NVIDIAs have been working recently. So maybe a switch to AMD would be good.
UAV standing by.
Requesting recon advance. Dalej, dupki.
Well, that was not good.
It was nothing.
Enemy UAV overhead.
D'accord. Flying 1 UAV observing behind.
Yeah, that was a bad idea. Not sure what he was really thinking there.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Jeden albo jeden wróg.
It's a bad spot to be right now. So many people can see us here. I think we're gonna get off this roof. All right, 7 grand. Do we need anything? Gas mask would be good. There's a gas mask right there, so we don't need one of those anymore.
Closing in. Get to the new safe zone. Gulag's closed until further notice.
Down.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch them. Made it
Alright, we need to find a sniper glint and drop our thing on it. How did you get there?
Enemies dropping into the AR.
There's two guys next to us. We're going to go ahead and drop our bunker buster on them.
Enemy AR inbound. Prison airstrike available.
Sniper glint looking right at us. Oh my goodness, where was he? Oh, he was on the roof.
They hit us hard that time. Dust yourself.
You know, I can never shoot straight down like that. If I do, I'll fall off the thing. Soul Avenger, welcome in. My PC is outdated for these newer games. Definitely could use the upgrade. Anybody tried out Frag Punk? I've never heard of Frag Punk, but we'll look that up. All right, so yeah, that went less than successful. We did end up with 3 wins on the day, so we'll take that. Let's go ahead and see who we can raid on Twitch, if I can figure out how to get that to happen here. Let's get anybody that's following us, and we won't even set the... Oh, I can't even figure out how to scroll. I changed the font size. Now I can't see anything. I guess we'll go see Jerry. Jerry's looks like Warzone playing, so might as well do that. Actually, who else is here? Looks like she was playing something else. Alpha Murphy? Alpha Murphy has a beard. Let's not do Alpha Murphy either. He's doing something else right now. Man, there's nobody playing Warzone. Let's do Sleazy Online. Obviously, we were asked to do this by CP or Call Me Pug the other day, so let's go ahead and raid him. And that's going to do it, you guys. Hopefully you had a good day today, and we will see you tomorrow, bright and early.